What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of Sigmar Sunday. At least I think that's what it's called. It's been so long since I've done one of these. But in this episode, I'm going to be taking my miniatures from the Soul Wars box set, and I'm going to have a look at piecing them together, and whilst chatting, a bit like an on the bench, I suppose. But it's Age of Sigmar. So let's get to it. Okay, so what I've got here is my miniatures set. I've also got the core book on hand, on standby. Let's just move that out of the way. I've been reading through it. I'll chat about that as well. Been reading through it, and it makes for an interesting read. It really does. Let's look at this. Look, oh, this is glorious. Miniatures. I love that. Love that feel. Well, these are easy fit miniatures. I know that, but I'm hopefully I want to concentrate on the ghosty side first. Well, at least I'm hoping to. Now, it says these are easy fit miniatures. But I know a lot of you use glue, so I will too. Right, I think I'm going to resort to getting out the kind of, destructions, as it were. Well, just got to find them. That's not it. Start here, that could be it. Right. Right, okay. Right, so these are the instructions. More bases here. The big ones, Just get them all out. And the dice. The ruler can sort of stay, I suppose. I quite like these see-through rulers, I have to say. Right, so Stormcast Eternals and Night Haunts. Well, we'll go for the Night Haunts, I think. I mean, these instructions look super cool. I love that. Yeah, that looks really good. Right, so what it's saying is I should have four these. Right, so nope. Interesting. Very interesting. No, those are all those are all the good guys. So let's move on. So I need to know. Yeah, so that's 4. So what that's showing me Yeah, so one of these, this is F. Okay. Now I'm looking for C, which should be this one. Yes. So that's C. That's F. I'm looking for two the same. This is all about sorting out stuff. Aha! So that's, I would say, was that one. So we're looking for two of those. Yep, so I got those. So that's 1, 2, 3. So what's this one then? I'm really not sure on that score. Got the big one. That's D. This is, cool stuff. That's A. That much is obvious. B, I'm guessing. It says there's two of those. It says there should be two of those. Right. Contents. A. We've got A. Now there should be two B's. Yes, there is. Think. Nope. There's one of them. That's E. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is odd. No, I'm not seeing it. Well, that must be it then. Yeah. So that's two B's. Got our C, which is this one. And our D, which must be this one. Yeah. E and F. Right, okay. Okay, folks. So here we go. So, Age of Sigmar. Or shall I just build it in order? What the heck? What the heck? Lord Arcanum on Griff Charger. So he's... no. E, which is the one with the Griff Charger. This is E. Right, so E6, which is this big one here, big bit here. What do you think, folks? So I've been reading the core book. And it's been talking about Sigmar himself, how he was like kind of a god king. Now people say, and a lot of knowledgeable people say, oh, it's got nothing to do with Warhammer 40k. It's a totally different thing. But he does bear an awful lot of resemblance to the Emperor, doesn't he? However, Sigmar, the God King, He's a bit more of a douchebag in terms of he makes douchey decisions, I think. He does. He just does. He's not good with decisions. He keeps cocking things up. Whereas the Emperor in 40k, he doesn't make that many mistakes, really. If any. Alright, so that's E6. Now we're looking for E7. Haha! E7. So we've got 2 bits to clean up here. Now I'm going to use my knife and my mould line remover to clean up. Yeah, but the lore of Age of Sigmar seems pretty good. I'm quite happy with how it's progressing. Let me see. Kind of really long story short. After, you know, he gets kind of exiled, sort of. He does it to himself. Loses his hammer, all that blah blah blah. He ends up having to make, well, Chaos wins, basically, is what it's saying. Chaos wins, and they rule over the peoples of the worlds they inhabit. You know, they slave them, torture them, kill them, blah blah blah. But some of them are quite defiant. Is that the right word? And they refuse to be broken. Kind of spitting in the face of chaos even to their dying breath. And it's these people that Sigmar rescues from the brink of death. Turns them into the Stormcast Eternals. Because of their, their ballsy attitude, I suppose. So it's a strange bit of lore. But you know, I'll get used to it. It's I mean, talk about the grim, dark future of 40k. It's quite grim and dark in Age of Sigmar, really. I mean, the old world ended. Sigmar did try to forge alliances with some of the bad guys, really. And this is only what I've read thus far, you know. I've got a long way to go. So, uneasy alliances, you know. So you mean you got to be quite careful. I filmed a month in review earlier. That was difficult because it's been a difficult month, and you know, a good friend of mine passed away, and it's just been a bit sucky for lots of different reasons, you know, and financially as well. It's been a bit unstable. It's good to have kind of a a more stable financial element to your life. At least you can sort of rely on stuff then a bit more. Yeah, I've got to be very careful with these models, so lots of bits sticking out, which could cause problems for you. I've got an interview in the next couple of days, I think. For me, at the time of recording, it's next month, but when this goes out, it'll probably be in a couple of days' time. Which is good. You know, part-time and right, moment of truth. I'm going to do a little bit of gluing. If I can, that is. Right, so I've glued that bit on. Now what do we need? E9 and E10. Here's E9, it's a head. E10 is like a headdress type thing. You gotta be very careful with these. See, I would argue that these are more for the. See, they're trying to do them as easy fit miniatures by just clicking them together, but I think because they're so fine, in a lot of places they're just easy break. You know, I think that's more of an advanced feature for miniature building, to be honest. See, at the moment, I would rather sacrifice finesse for rigidity. Put a little bit of glue on here, and we're going to glue this sucker in place. Yes. Right now we're looking for E8. So this is what we're doing, E8. Which looks like this piece here. So, yeah, the Mortal Realms. You know, I'm thinking I'd like a Silver Neph army because I like the tree folk. I forget what she's called, the sort of god or goddess of like nature or whatever. Begins with an A. But yeah, it's all pretty cool. Yeah, this is very fine stuff. Those of you, if you're going to be looking into this box set, be very, very careful with the pieces, not to break them. I'm going to combine this with the contents from the first Age of Sigmar box set. That I've got. I think we're there. Right now, so it goes in sort of like that. So sort of, yeah. Again, bit of glue. I'm gluing as I go, just a little bit. So, I would ask what you guys are working on, because you know when I do on the benches I like to know the answer to that one. So there we go. And then that connects on the inside of the first piece I cut out. No, it goes up here. Yeah. There we go. Crikey. Just about get on board with this one. Wow. Okay. So what are we looking for now? E13 and E12, I think. E13 and E12. I think this is E13, the big piece. Well, that's E13. And E12 is this piece here. Well, nearly half an hour already. I haven't even built the first miniature yet. I said this will keep me busy for a while. But building, yeah. So this isn't an on the bench, because I have more of a structured format to that. Part of the head. This really is flimsy stuff. You've got to be really careful here. This isn't even one of the miniatures I was warned about, so those ghosty ones look really fragile, so I'm going to have to be... Being that I'm heavy-handed, it's probably not a good combination. I'm only going to build this one miniature for this video, so you needn't worry, folks. What I like about the Age of Sigmar thing, though, you can invent any reason for pretty much any allies to come together. Because even the good guys and the bad guys can ally in it, you know, even albeit uneasy allies. Although I'm viewing this as a learning experience as well. So if I want to get the silver F, I mean, I don't know how not frail, but fragile. Or what fragile parts they're going to have. My phone out. I don't think I've had any messages, but oh yes I have actually. Picture messages. My wife's having lunch by the river. It's on a dinner break, you know. Looks gorgeous. Ideally I'd like to work in Ivy Bridge, but looking to see if there's any more. I mean, the mold lines are very minimal, which on a model of this finesse, I suppose, it's got to be, because you know you can't go around just digging chunks out of plastic that's quite fragile anyway. Doesn't make for a good ending, does it really? So yeah, okay, I think that's that done now. So 12. This does not make for easy accessibility here. Well, like that, I suppose. Yeah. That looks more like it, I should think. Say the majority of figures are easy fit, but a lot of these aren't. Right. Now we also need E14. So 14, which is this fellow here, another claw, much like the one we did earlier. So yeah, so you know, yeah, life's gradually settling into a more normal routine. If I can get this part-time job that I've applied for, will certainly help things. Such a small piece. Smallest piece I ever did was on Slimarbo. I think it was Slimarbo. His cigar poking out of his mouth. God, that was small. That was really small. Now I think, yeah, that's just going to slot in there. And Bob's your uncle. Okay, so that's that. Now it's telling me these two pieces go together. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is stick some glue in all the major holes here. I remember doing this on tanks and things like rhinos, whatever. You know, thank goodness for these thin tube-like devices on the glue. Right, I really don't know what else to do. I think that's it. Wow, that's a major task. Okay. I think, apart from his base, into this. That was good, that was clever. Knocked it on the floor, but there can only be one base for this, and I believe it's that one, and that makes perfect sense. Wow. But what I'm not liking, unless I'm missing something, what I'm not liking on this model is this underside here. There, not liking that. It's a bit meh. So it wouldn't look like that, would it? But maybe. Ooh, what's that though? Ah, E11. think I'm missing something, you see. Yes, E11. Where's that then? E11, where did that go? Which one did it go on? I think it went on this one. Trust me to miss something. And it goes, where does it go? No, you're missing the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, you bugger. Does it go under there? Or does it go under there? Yeah, it goes under there. That's why. I mean, it still looks a bit meh underneath, but not quite as bad now because that takes the eye off of that. Yeah, so that goes under. Now, have I missed any darn thing else? I don't think so. Don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it. That's him. That's him done. Not seeing anything else I should have done. Definitely not. Just that one piece, which made it look a bit. So what I'll do. I'll look to putting him on the base now and then end it. Right. So that was an unfortunate mistake, but I've kind of pulled it back. Yeah. So he's looking all right now. Okay, so he really... Okay, let's try and put him on the base. There he is. He's on the base. Right, so what we'll do is we'll move stuff out of the way. Let me just pop my cover on my knife. I'm only going to shove this over temporarily so you can see. So there he is, Lord Arcanum on Griff Charger. There he is. So that's that one done. Nice model. Nice model. I like that. It's going to be a joy to paint. Looking forward to that. So that is that. So ending this video here. And here we are. Ta-da! These really are these fantasy-esque models. They really are something else, aren't they? I mean, absolutely beautiful. I know you can't see it from where you are now, but if you've got one in front of you, you can just look at the detail on it. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna have so much fun painting that guy up. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. See you on the next Sigmar Sunday, whenever that may be. It'll probably be on a Sunday, hence the title. But see you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.